There is a new push in Washington, D.C. to regulate nitrous oxide, commonly known as laughing gas. Oregon Senator Ron Wyden is one of the lawmakers introducing federal legislation to crack down on nitrous oxide products. As Fox 12 investigative reporter Ward Jollis explains, it's just the latest update to a story our Investigates team has been following for months.
We've reported on the dangers of nitrous oxide, including a Portland man who says he was paralyzed after a year of heavy use. Well, now there's a federal effort to regulate these products before more people, especially kids, get hurt. Nitrous oxide is legally sold at mini-marts, gas stations, and major online retailers, labeled for culinary use, but widely misused. Poisoning cases have skyrocketed nationally from just 28 in 2003 to more than 400 in 2024. And according to senators, deaths have increased more than 500% between 2010 and 2023. Now, Senators Ron Wyden, Richard Blumenthal, and Alex Padilla are introducing the Nitrous Oxide Inhalation Prevention Act, which would establish the first national framework to regulate access to the products, strengthen FDA oversight, ban flavored cartridges and youth-targeted marketing, and create prevention grants for schools and first responders. In a statement, Senator Ron Wyden said, quote, companies need to be held accountable for predatory advertising that pushes these addictive products to kids. He goes on to say, this is a public health issue, and just like I took on big tobacco years ago, I'm going to be on the forefront of protecting kids and consumers. Oregon passed a state law last year requiring buyers to be 18 or older to purchase nitrous oxide. This bill would essentially create that same standard, but federally. We'll continue to follow the proposed legislation as it moves through Congress. In studio, Ward Jollis, Fox 12 Oregon.